There we go. Headset assigned. We are live, I believe. How is everyone doing out there? Live on twitch.tv/official Mac Games. Currently trying to find the stream myself. There we are. So today we are playing some Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 on Xbox Series X. Now, can we turn the telly down, please, my love? That's it. So, slight disclosure, I'm not playing on my own. I have my other half here, and we are playing. We've been playing through this for the last day. Here's the map. This is the map for Sherlock Chapter 1. We've done a few bits here and there, and we're going to continue with these cases. We've just got assigned to the police. Start doing cases for the police. What else are we doing, my love?
We're investigating Sherlock's mother's death.
Oh, Sherlock's mother's death. We're investigating Sherlock's mother's death. I don't know if you can hear Tash on the other side of the microphone, but that's what we're doing. So, here is Sherlock. And this lady's father was killed by an elephant. Here's our good old mate. Oh, bird. Anyway, so what we doing next? So, yeah, I'll sit here and I'll ask Tash what we're doing.
Oh, we need to go to the boat workshop to interview her boyfriend.
We need to go to a boat workshop to interview
Her boyfriend.
So where is this boat workshop then?
So it's
Southern Grand Surrey. Boat workshop's probably going to be near the water, right? Oh, it's there.
Where's the anchor?
So add that. There is fast travel around here, but at first you do have to just run around. You literally have to just run through the streets. So we're going... Might as well fast travel to there. And then we're going that way. So we want to go up to Silent Way. Well, we could fast travel to there. So now we need to go down. Then across. And then second right. Can run by holding right trigger. Don't believe there's a jump in this game. There's the first right. And it's down here. It should be. Which way is the way in? I'm assuming there's the way in, so I'm just going to keep going forward. Right. Is it? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm a bit early, aren't I?
Ow.
This is it. So we need... What do we need pinned?
Photo of Imogen clue.
Photo of Imogen clue. Pin that. So we need to pin the clue and then walk up to who?
And you've got to dress
Hey fellas, walking up.
Could you help me?
That's a question I can answer.
Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race and no one has seen him since morning. Yeah. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the Yacht Club. Oh, south is down there. So, where's the Yacht Club? Is this the Yacht Club?
Yeah.
So where's the workshop? I don't know. I'm supposed to be going. Why would he say south of the Yacht Club, not opposite me? What an idiot.
The Champion's Whirlpool. Paul's bread and butter. A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Oh, I never sent that tweet out, did I? Silly me. Something on the shelf. 2 secs. Where are we?
Look there.
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
The room labelled work was next to the first level. It's a bloody character through the window. Room labelled work.
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Where would a champion hide a key?
Now with the Yacht Club workshop opened, we can interact with the wooden ball between the rooms and get the key to enter.
Yacht Club workshop where you can what?
So now we can interact with the board. It's that wooden board between the rooms. On the wall. There. No, go along. There.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
You need to look at the desk and the shelf, please.
To earn big, you have to spend big.
To earn big, you have to spend big.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory. An interesting place for a message to a champion. Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
You think you can leech off my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? This ends today. Your career is over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water. Gildan.
Mr. Gildan wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty. An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs.
Oh, there's two missing.
Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
So one of the clues from the desk, suspicious note, can now be pinned to your screen. Back to the storage.
Storage. Tin cans.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. A typical tea tin. I wonder what he has for biscuits.
A typical tea tin. You know what?
There's more stuff to find in there. One should open up, and it should be interrupt the tin cans from other contents, lid and body bandages inside.
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
It's not coming up with anything. Have we not missed something?
One of the clues from the desk, suspicious note, can now be pinned to the screen. Back to the storage and interrupt the tin cans with the local contents. Lid and body bandages inside.
Isn't that the one that I just picked up?
Maybe.
Anyway.
But try X. So once you X, the room will perhaps be standing in front of you.
Oi! Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends. Except for me.
If you must try to insult people, it's better to know the meanings of the words that you're using.
You fancy you could teach a sailor to swear? Go ahead. Show me how inventive you are.
Stand still for a moment.
What do you think?
She's the curiosity cover. Sparkles with various games. I don't know.
Doesn't say there, no.
Let me have a look.
What do you think out there on Twitch, if there's anyone out there? There's no one out there at the moment.
Great chance for professional yachtswoman.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm impressed by how well a woman can handle a yacht and endure so many hardships on the open sea. The revelation of your nature could well humiliate so many rich men here, not to mention how you have broken the rules. But I understand. You've done this to forge a real career in the sport. But tell me something. Has no one asked you why you don't grow a beard?
Shh! Have you been following me? You better not be wanting to end my career, 'cause I swear you'll regret it if I get outed.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat.
Uh-oh.
But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
I'm gonna go for the combat.
I'm coming for you.
Excuse
I'm
me.
coming.
Oh, fuck.
I couldn't miss the party. Take this! I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
It won't work this way.
I couldn't miss the party.
Overcut. The snuff's ready.
I'll put you 6 feet under. I'm coming.
No more crime for you and...
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
Good day.
I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Weaken him first.
Coming.
You can overcome the brute now.
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming for you.
Okay. Alright,
The snuff's ready.
Disconnected for a while.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
Watch this!
Take a rest, my friend.
Overcome him. Don't.
I'm coming.
Weaken him first.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
hurt you.
Overcome him.
I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
No, you killed him. Overcome him. Don't.
I couldn't miss the party. Dodge this!
We can
Dodge this! I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
The snuff's ready.
No more crime for you until next.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Is there more? I can't move.
And there's no reward for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
Jesus Christ. Yep, so hang on, I just need to check the battery on my headset. Apparently the battery's fine, I don't know why it's turned off. So what we're doing?
It's Paul's office. All the evidence.
Paul's office. What, that? Whirlpool.
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes.
What should we start with? Where were you this morning?
Yeah.
What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
You've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gildan is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
You should be more cautious, or you're asking for trouble? I think you're asking for trouble.
You're asking for trouble with this smuggling business. You'd better leave it before they smuggle you out in a barrel.
Don't patronize me. I've only ever had trouble with law-abiding citizens like Gildan and you, never bandits. So ask me anything you want, and then get out of my sight.
I have to leave you for a moment. Don't sail too far away.
You didn't want to provide evidence.
Oh, I won't say, but I can.
Eh? Get up. Yeah.
Direct with the nature.
Eh? Yeah.
I don't know what this means. I'm clueless.
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing Whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
It seems as though Theodore Gildan hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words, or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures, why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist. A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore. The expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gildan died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
So yeah, we just go through.
I'm
all
clueless.
these bits of evidence.
A.
and
Swift,
see what they've got
are
to
you
say.
familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gildan.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gildan was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
That's that. 7 bits of evidence updated. Do you want me to take that?
Yep, so now you need to head back to Imogen. Send her the new evidence as well.
Where's Imogen again? Right, up here.
She's back at, yeah, basically next to Stonewood Manor.
Do I have to get out before I can fast travel? Through one of these doors, wasn't it? Where's Imogen again?
Is that her father's house?
Which is where?
The one with the balloon next to it. When I go to down the road from Stone Manor.
Is it down this way? Can't remember.
So where are you?
I'm there. Can you zoom in on Imogen?
Just not in that one. Okay, came to there.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Is he still there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the house.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Yeah, let's just having a look at this night thing. Yeah, it's actually out there.
I've nothing to say about this.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
Yeah. It just backed me out, so I'm assuming that was all the evidence.
Now in the ivory bath construction plan.
Ivory Bath construction plan.
While it's enter city hall buildings to access the archives. Find out about the project Gildan and Arthur.
So where am I headed?
On the map of city hall. So it's that building there with the tower.
And I'm gonna have to run there.
Yeah.
Is that I'm there? I'll at least go to there. Where is it? I'll go to there. So, right that way.
How are you?
Extra, extra!
I'll turn right there.
Yeah.
I wish you had like a little mini map in the corner, rather than having to keep checking the map. God damn it, let me in. Yeah, that's it. Do I have to like go around somewhere else? Run round the building. There we go. Around the back.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula
Why would you ask
Oni,
if he's
the chief
lost?
archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that is true.
Someone in our family has to balance the evasive nature of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
You may, of course, but in return, perhaps dinner?
That's a high price to pay for looking at your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
She wants to.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
Have you found anything helpful?
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask. I thought I'd talk to her, see if she had anything else to say.
Could you help me?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Yeah, I don't think she'd know.
May I ask for your assistance?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
There we go. Resignation of Gildan and Swift Limited. Notice of resignation. By authority of the government of Cordona, this deed registers the creation of Gildan and Swift. The registration of Gildan and Swift is what I found. 21st day of June. These days we would just say 21st of June or June 21st or whatever. So Theodore Gildan is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise and shall provide finances and the land known as Roman Outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances and his services as archaeologist. The primary purpose of the enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arent Street, beyond the fortification walls in Old City, Cordona. Yeah, I can't bother to read all that. Cool.
So now we have a dress. Very straight.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
So now you need to travel to the location in the Old City. Which is to work and
Walk out of here all like casual, so
Have you found anything helpful?
yes, thanks.
Does it look remotely familiar to you?
So we need to go to the old town, old city. What were we looking for? Ruins?
So go to Scarlet Street. Which is, yeah. Up there.
Scarlet Street there.
Yeah, and then it looks like it's the A Street next to Scarlet Street. There we go. Arnott Street.
Scarlet. Can't see where you're looking at. Oh. Here.
Yeah. So it's Arnott Street.
Oh shit. It's the right thumbstick to mark the compass, left thumbstick to focus on player, which, yeah, takes a while.
Should it? Concentrate, Sherry.
Oh, no, it's telling you.
What's going on? I don't get what I'm looking at. Maybe it's because I don't have the right thing in. Something's like right here. I'll just go through all my evidence. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to basically run there. So. Yep. Then when you get into these areas, it's like you go past. I don't know, this headset keeps disconnecting for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Something gets that bridge.
Yeah. Maybe a bit back on myself. Up there. Maybe it's because I've got the volume turned all the way down or something. That's alright, isn't it? Alright, anyway. What's this, like, dark thing? Can I not cross it? Must be able to cross it. Because it goes in front of there, so yeah, I must be able to. I'm going to try and aim for Pearl Lane, right? Because then I can go down that way. So, forward, and then the road turns left. And when it's actually a forward left turn, a proper left turn, that's where I want to turn right. The road curves left. I mean, it's a full-on left turn. I want to go right. Ugh. That's what that is. Isn't this where the elephant was or whatever? Oh no, it's not.
Ne haber?
For
İstediğin
fuck's sake.
zaman uğra.
Oh, how do I get through there?
Selam.
How do you get through this bloody wall? Can't jump, can't climb, it's not Assassin's Creed. There we go. Yeah, I've also been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla recently. So I see a big wall like that and I just assume, oh, I'll just climb over it. Oh god.
Here we go, Scarlet Street.
Shoving kids out of the way. Now take a right here. They're like street signs or anything, is there? So it's just forward and to my right. That was a long run.
I remember the monument, Cordona's legendary pirate, the Robin Hood of the place. Do you recall it, John?
I do. I wonder if... What is that?
Wonder if what?
You might do those afterwards.
The hand-me-down.
And silence is golden.
Sweet.
Wanted to stay on the other.
Oh,
So I said to do that afterwards. You're constantly uncovering new tasks as you go.
yeah. So what are we on? Silence is golden?
No, you're on Gildan. That's the one.
The Gilded Cage.
And we want the map. Still the plans.
Hello, Willow.
Yeah, registration. That's it.
Yeah.
Here's got some markers and filter out 3 terms.
The dig site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From day to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers.
Well, I don't remember what to do again. Oh, right, yeah. Oh. God damn it. You know what they are, don't you?
From day to night, Aiden's...
Right, so up or down? Up or down?
Down. Up. Down. Down. Up. Down. Up.
I've overheard that in order to enter the dig site, I need to be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the old city marketplace in the west end of the district. He has a scar on his neck and only looks for working types with a pro-British attitude. We are also here on Twitch, not just streaming, but I'm there in the chat. So if you want to say hello. We need to get changed, do we?
Yeah.
Who's doing the street? Oh. We need a clothing trader. Where is the clothing trader?
I don't know. Talk to man standing in the middle and tell him.
Where? Who?
Nice affordable clothes. Step right up. Let's pick something that suits you.
So we want the one that looks like this. Green. The braces. Yeah, that one.
Bye. Do we want any others?
No. The others.
That's pretty cool though. Could get some like armor sort of thing. Is he wearing a dress? I suppose you can change your face and stuff, can't you?
Yeah.
I just want to look through here. He's a master of disguise. Look at that. Half tucked in rag. I didn't look at that. That's that for that. So can you buy faces and stuff? Do I need to buy a...
No, you literally just need to buy the clothes.
Oh. Oh, I like that. Huh. Very appropriate.
A good choice. A good choice indeed. Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Cool. Get myself a beard too. Where am I going now?
Merhaba. Ne?
Do you know where that is on the map? I've got it. Fast travel to there at least, save myself a couple of minutes.
The market square, beating heart of the old city.
I wonder if they still sell that heavenly Turkish delight on the corner.
Stop blocking the view. Stop blocking the view.
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Stop blocking the view. Stop blocking the view.
Oh, open that.
No, it just says, look to the man, and in front of
Stop blocking the view.
Is it the beard?
Come, come.
Don't
Decorate
pass by.
your house in
Welcome,
Oriental.
welcome.
Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase. Don't hurry, we can bargain.
Let's pick something that suits you.
beard.
How do I... I don't get how...
What's five? Five clean shaven?
What?
Oh, they're all five. Didn't realise that.
That's a pencil moustache.
Don't leave. Take one more look.
Come, come. Decorate your house in Oriental style.
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I'm not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangir. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears. I want to be there.
Why are you telling me this?
I have heard of a man recruiting for such a dig. A man with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
I'll sing you a very special song. God save our gracious queen.
Cut it! Or people here will make you their queen.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural-born digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
Oh, thank you, Stibes, for subscribing for 5 months with Prime. How's it going out there? You enjoying the game? This is we're enjoying the game. It's pretty fun. Back to where you overheard the workers.
Yeah. So back at the dig site.
Was that up here, right?
Yeah. So where's your nearest fast there's that fast travel point that's nearby.
Yeah, I'll just mark. Hand, and then there was some guys. It's all dark here now.
Stop loitering and get inside. Newcomer, talk to the professor first.
Help me, please.
He's the old... You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Do I need entrance to the dig site end?
Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
How did you meet?
Don't ask questions. You'll have to find the answers yourself. I'm not a nanny. I'm a busy man who is changing the course of history.
Should I ask him?
When was the last time you saw...
Young man, you're disappointing me. I'd like to see a bright career for you as the best digger on the island. Don't ruin it. We'll talk when you find something useful.
I am ready to work.
Splendid. Do you know what I am working on?
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's true. We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully, then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor Swift. We have 3 rules here. Don't touch anything, always return the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one, and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge. Take a minute, memorize my face, and then get to work.
Oh, I will definitely take a closer look to memorize my superior.
Tash, Stibe says, I would pay lots of money for Tash to do the voiceover in these accents, haha. Also, is Digger a career? If so, I was lied to when I was young at the beach. Yeah, back then. You see how that's just going up? That's not me. That's my controller that's fucked. I have to get a new controller at some point. It just goes up. So I have to push down to... Oh, Nate. Muddy knees. Can't see the TV at all. Indifferent or poor. Or maybe he's an archaeologist who's always in a dirt hole. Guess there's one more thing. Can you not find it? Oh, there you go. Unmarried. No ring.
Knowledge seeker.
I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions. Our honorable professors are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can start learning by returning to work. Show me what you can find.
A plan for this whole operation. This reminds me of my father's room.
Yep, there's all that stuff. Well, that's long, I'm not reading all that. I'll leave it on the screen though for a second, and it will slowly scroll down. Are you reading it? Yeah, Tash can read it. I'm gonna drink some Dr. Pepper. Is that red?
This might prove useful. I'll note it down. Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want...
I'm going to have to give the controller to you to do for a little bit. I'm sat here on the sofa. Disclosure for Twitch, we're on the sofa, playing this on the front room TV. I've been joined by Willow, my cat. She's on the footrest of the sofa. Now I need to get up to go to the loo, so hopefully I can get up and not disturb the cat. Isn't that right, Willow? Isn't that right, gorgeous girl?
One of these, or two.
Yeah. You gonna stay here? Might pop the headphones over to Tash while I'm not in here. Oh, down there. Hold, hey.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Good girl. Right, I'm gonna pass the headphones over to Tash.
Oh yeah, I had the beep.
Did you go first?
Matt's doing his best limbo dancer impression to try and get off the sofa. Thank you. Hello, Kia. I'm trying to figure out, I need to go downhill. I'm not very good at doing this, like, directional thing. Yeah, it's Pussycat Jenga. It's like Pussycat Limbo. It's how to get yourself off a sofa that needs the foot things to be put down to get off it with a cat on the end of it. No, very true. Our directional skills leave a lot to be desired for. It says to go down the hill, but I can't figure out how to go down, because so you have to go up the hill. Maybe if I go that way. And then... No, it's fine. Got it. And then I'll just run into a tree. So I want to go down the hill and check out the dig site itself. First you want to pick up a final book, which is situated 3 tents on the left. Oh, Willow's got up now. Yeah, it's in a tent.
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
You come back to this one.
Yeah. There we go.
Sharpest pickaxe. A guilty pleasure of the real archaeologist. Missing your Laura, Mr. Swift?
Hey, a word about the trilogy.
Right then, you literary expert, you, what was so important about these books? Or did you simply need some kindling?
It's inspirational. I have a plan. Are you listening?
I wish I wasn't, but I am.
So, we catch a monkey, a langur, for example, then we extract some blood from it.
What? Why?
It will make us forever young, Sherry. Page 127 of the second book.
Oh, I am so done with this.
No, wait. Then how about we make a wax statue?
I've stopped listening, John.
Right. So now we
Did
want
the
to
Romans
head...
live in amphoras? I see nothing else here.
So we now want to head up the platform behind the tents, and you can interact with the gravestones and the statue on the ground. Behind the tents, the platforms behind the tents, so up.
Somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin.
Latin lessons from Sherlock Holmes.
A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons. A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife? There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
So now we want to go back and eavesdrop on that worker.
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened.
Down. Down. Keep. Up. Discard. Down. Down. Up. Down. Up. Up.
Swift lost his temper when he...
Down. Down. Up.
Oh, well, I guess we'll have to try again. Remember to focus only on what's relevant to the room.
Swift lost his...
Down. Down. Down. Okay. Down. Up. Down. Up. Up. It's just really hard. There's lots of ones to remember in this sequence. So we're looking for like.
What is it? Read out the 4
So
things.
lion helmet, kick statue, tilted pedestal, pedestal closest to the beach.
Swift lost his temper.
No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
So we now need to go into concentration mode and we're looking for the white bubbles. Oh, where we inspected the statues.
Oh, this is where you do the whole mind power stuff. So
So at the front, yeah, I think you got it right.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
So I think maybe you need to swap the lion and the shield. Because that one needs to stay at the front. And that one's at the back. Yep.
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
What did it tell us?
So we want to follow the path of the revealed clues. The extraction point is located at the beach to the right of the stairs. So,
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
so this will finally lure Arthur away from his desk, which you can now inspect. Right at the top.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Leather notebook.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gildan's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gildan, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Gildan?
A couple of days ago. We discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many. Will you allow me to return to my research, or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
So we need to run through all the evidence with him. Do you want me to do it?
You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can. With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gildan made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it. Moving on. I've nothing to add.
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so this book about Nabe and Laura is just an empirical study?
What? That nonsense? I'd prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in the first place, this caricature of science.
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own Laura.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all. You happy now? Wonderful. I've nothing to add. I'm a busy man.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences. Especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about. Moving on. I've nothing to add.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
I've nothing to add.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gildan?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated. Moving on.
Gildan's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes. I'm a busy man.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gildan?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
We need to combine evidence.
What evidence are we combining?
Combine all the clues together to find the palace in particular. Combining information seeds and everything into the world results in finding
So Arthur may have been at the crime scene. Arthur Swift may have been at the scene when Theodore Gildan died. His injury matches the damage done to the shed. Was it Paul or was it Arthur? What do you think out there on Twitch? Which is, it's just us at the moment. Just us and Kia side. Ooh, all I can hear is static. What, from the microphone? Hello? Can you hear that? Can you hear us talking? I'll have to turn up the something's not going on right, is it? Is it? Okay. Can you hear me? No. Just which one? Pick one.
Arthur.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, am I? Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, so that static was very loud there, wasn't it? We still have two viewers. Kia is still there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. If I turn the master up, then I'm going to start playing with sound effects, voices, all of that stuff, so we can hear what's actually making the noise. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm probably going to end the stream now. So yeah, thank you for watching. It has been fun right up until that last bit. We're probably going to look at some food, and then maybe I might even come back and stream a bit later. Not too sure what happened here. Might play some more of this, or I might play a different game. I don't know. I might even stream some Valhalla. I don't have the new Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, but Valhalla's still pretty good anyway. So thank you for watching. This has been... Is there a video? This has been Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1 on Xbox Series X, streamed on twitch.tv/officialmattgames. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye and good night. Bang.